What's up guys, Julian Goldie here, and today I'm going to show you the top 7 easiest link building strategies to try right now. In fact, these are the same techniques that I use to get thousands of backlinks every year for my agency's clients and my own affiliate websites. Now, if you own a website, the best way to get free traffic to your site is by ranking on Google. And among all the SEO tactics, like for example, on-page, technical, and also getting on your knees and praying to the gods of Google, link building is probably one of the most powerful ways to start ranking your website fast and getting free traffic to your site. You see, backlinks can put your site on the first page of search results fast. In fact, if we look at the 80-20 of SEO, link building is the one thing that can make all the difference to your website's rankings. In fact, if you check out this client's site, for example, we started building backlinks for them in January this year, and their traffic is literally going to the moon right now. So if you follow the same strategies I'm about to show you, you can achieve the same results. But here's the problem. How do you build links? Well, this is easy to understand, but hard to implement. You could send thousands of outreach emails. You could do a few backhanders for paid links, or you could chase down every single publication that links to your competitors, or just spam a million forums. But if you don't have the right strategy, none of this works, okay? Now, many business owners know that link building is worthwhile. However, they never do anything about it because of the limitless methods. It's like going to a fancy restaurant and having to choose one dish from some crazy long menu. So today, I'm going to be that waiter who points out which meals on the menu are actually good and which ones you should avoid. Now, apart from showing you 7 carefully selected white hat link building strategies, I'll also give you the step-by-step method for implementing every single one along the way. And the best part is you don't even have to try them all. Consistently working on just a few link building strategies is enough to get you seeing results and ranking number 1 on Google. Now, to bring everyone up to speed, backlinks are links to your website. Now, Google views them as votes that vouch for your content as being good. Therefore, a website with a lot of links pointing to it tends to rank highly on Google, and quality is the key here. Now, 1 quality backlink is more worthwhile than 100 low quality ones. In fact, collecting spammy links may get your site penalized by Google, so tread carefully here. Now, for starters, I've heard down the grapevine that the best link building strategy to implement right now is hitting the subscribe button on YouTube. So subscribe if you want to learn more about link building and how to grow your website with SEO. And let's go straight into these link building strategies. So strategy number 1 is to use your competitors' backlinks. Chances are if a website links to your competitor, they'll link to you too. So you can swipe a list of your competitors' backlinks in about 2 minutes. And with this method, you're going to keep an eye out for everywhere that your competitor gets featured. To do this, you can simply use ahrefs.com backlink checker in a couple of simple steps, right? So number 1, make a list of all the publications where your competition has been featured. Step number 2 is to filter out the crap that you don't want a link from. And then the final step is just to start reaching out to the websites you've shortlisted. Now, I would highly recommend cold email as the best option for outreach. Link building strategy number 2 is to create linkable assets. So on to the next one, which is creating linkable content. Did you know that there are articles specifically designed to generate and attract backlinks? Now, some articles attract high quality backlinks simply because their content is pure fire. Often known as link magnets or linkable assets, these bad boys can attract backlinks on a huge scale naturally. Examples include original research articles, expert interviews, thought leadership pieces, and ultimate guides. Now, imagine compiling a list of marketing trends in your industry or interviewing a few recognized experts. Who wouldn't want to share or link to that? Take, for example, this linkable asset we produce about the best time to buy cryptocurrency. It's attracted dozens of free links to our website, boosted its authority, and the traffic for this website blew up after that article was published. Now, the reason why so many website owners shy away from creating linkable assets is that they do take a lot of time to produce. Sometimes you could spend weeks just on the research for this. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube. Number 3 is to exchange backlinks. Now, if you do this in moderation, it's okay, right? So quite often, this is based on some sort of existing relationship. So it's fairly common to find web publications frequently linking to each other. In most niches, you find that the top websites are linking out to each other's blogs and articles. It's kind of like when Doctor Strange appeared in Spider-Man. This sort of back and forth happens between marketers. So you could reach out to a website in your niche and ask them to include a link to your website, and in exchange, you'll include a backlink to theirs. And if you do this in moderation, if you do this occasionally with only the top and most authoritative websites in your niche, then this is a powerful way to build relationships and get more backlinks to your site. Strategy number 4 is video link building. Now, if you create videos, whether that's for YouTube or whatever, you should be reaching out to other sites and promoting your videos and getting them embedded in other people's content. Why? Because it's an easy way to get links. And of course, you might reach a few more people with your content too. For example, like this link we got, right? Which mentions this video was created by myself, Julian Goldie. So how did we do it? Well, all you have to do is follow a simple formula. So step number 1 is to reach out to relevant websites who have content on the same topic as your videos. Step number 2 is to ask these sites to embed your video inside their content. And once your content has been embedded, then you just reach out to them in a month or a few weeks later and ask if they can add a credit underneath your video that links back to your site. Now, normally websites charge hundreds of dollars for DR50 links, but we got it for free simply because we created something that this website could share. Now, a word of warning here. None of this works if your content is no good. If you want other sites to link to you, level up your content. And by the way, if you want a free copy of our link building mastery book, comment below and we'll be happy to send it out to you. Strategy number 5 is podcast outreach, and here's an easy one, right? You can reach out to podcast influencers in your niche, and chances are if you know your niche well, you know the biggest influencers in your industry too. Like this podcast I was featured in recently. It's good PR, and also you'll get a link back to your site in the show notes, and it's something that you can show your mum when she asks what you do online all day. Plus, podcasts are great for positioning your expertise. Strategy number 6 is guest posting. Now, 75% of SEO strategies use guest posting to build backlinks and grow their authority. In other words, guest posting is alive and kicking. Personally, I'm not a huge fan unless you're guest posting for a big publication. Why? Because you have to write the content every time you want a link, and sometimes you have to go back and forth with the website on edits. So that's time consuming, and you have to wait for your blog to be posted, which could take months. And sometimes your links will get removed or no followed along the way when your blog is finally posted. However, if it's for one of the biggest publications in your industry, like this blog I wrote for lemlist.com, then all of the time and effort and energy you put into the content is worth it. But only for the top 1% creme de la creme websites in your industry, because that will boost your authority, position your expertise, and help you gain access to a new audience. The easiest way to land guest posts like this are with the sniper approach, and I mentioned exactly how to do it in my link building mastery book, but basically just be very, very personalized in your approach. Facebook is a good platform for reaching out to CEOs with a personal message. By the way, do you want to learn more about finding guest posting opportunities? Well, if so, here's a video I did on guest blogging and how to build loads of backlinks from it. And the final link building strategy is to find unlinked brand mentions. And this method doesn't really require many steps. All you have to do is keep an eye out for any mentions of your brand online. And you can use a tool like Ahrefs.com to automate the process and basically find which websites mention you but haven't linked out to you. And then you can send the writer a short note asking for a link back to your site. Pretty easy, right? So that's it. We're done here, people. You've now got the 7 easiest link building strategies I have for you right now. To get the most success, don't try them all at once. That would be link building overload. Just handpick 1 to 2 strategies that resonate with you the most and start getting to work. By the way, I'm Julian Goldie, and I run a link building agency focused on acquiring high quality backlinks for our clients. For example, a client of ours in the real estate industry doubled its traffic and increased its domain rating by 500% in just 4 months with just a few backlinks. That's all it takes. So if you're not happy about your website's current rankings and you have big dreams for your business, feel free to reach out to us and book a completely free consultation call at juliangoldie.com. Finally, want to see something cool? Well, learn how I built 80,000 backlinks using a little known content hack. You can see it in the videos right here.